We are
Hot
live.
dog.
Hot dog. We is live. We is live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Brick-finity on ELPN. I am one of your hosts, Kennard, and joined alongside me, as always, is Brick and Jake, and one of the dynamic duo. We have La Supercabre out of the Superhawk Bricks team. Where is the Hawk?
The Hawk is in the bed. He had a tooth pulled today, so he is a little. So
Is he a little
short
high?
of pulling up a whiteboard,
Groggy?
we're just gonna let him rest.
Okay.
Wow. Doesn't he know that Lego and podcast over all else?
Hey, he's in the comments. I'm sure he's in the comments.
I haven't seen a single comment. He's a minute late.
Well, we're
We
also
got-
2 minutes late to start, so
We got 5 viewers, so he might be here.
He should have been commented before we even got online. I will say that. Because
Correct.
there have been
I'm
people
waiting.
who commented
Where you
before
at?
we've gone on here. Yes. We had people do that before. They commented before we got on here. But folks, we got an amazing episode for y'all today. We've got a very special guest who's going to be joining us. As you could tell from the comments, or as you could tell from the title, looks like your camera was unplugged. What the crap?
What? Okay, so
That's
now
pretty
it's camera
good.
issues.
Now it's camera issues. Look at that. I didn't even press anything to go along with it. But we have an amazing show for y'all today. As you can see here, we do have Superhawk Bricks in the chat. He's here. He's here. But we have a very special guest. This man is pretty much making rounds not only through the Lego community, but through every other brick community out there because of what he is being provided from other companies, which I'm very excited to talk about this stuff. So without further ado, let's bring on Infinity Builder. I need to do the media assets. Gotta love it.
Yeah.
What's up, Bales?
What's up?
Welcome
How's
to the
everybody
party.
doing?
Oh, we're doing good,
That's
man.
cool.
This is awesome. There's a cat right behind you. I didn't just see that.
The cat
There's
is
a cat behind
This is Clyde.
he's proxying in for Mohawk.
Exactly. This is Hawk right now.
That's
He's so smart. He's not blocking the sign, but he's perfectly in frame. So you can see his face, his body.
I know my spot.
His collar looks like he's wearing a bow tie, but I'm assuming that's just a clip.
that is too cute. Hold on, wait. I gotta see this. Oh no, not me.
Hello.
Not me.
Okay.
I meant this.
Nobody wants to see you.
There, right there.
Hi.
It's a kitty.
He says, I want to be in your lap, but I can't get there because there's Lego in the way.
Yes, you can.
Hello, Mr. Dynamic.
We were just
Hey,
talking
Mark.
about that, man. We were just talking about him. And
We were talking shit about him, about how terrible he is.
Yeah, what a handsome asshole.
What a good, terrible, good friend.
He's, God, that video, he's like, my boo-boo bear. I was like, fuck you, dude. Oh my God, dude, we're so excited to have you on here, man. I think, was it the moment he popped on to, he was here before me. Like, he was on StreamYard before I came on. I think I probably came on like a couple of minutes later. But we got to introduce ourselves because we never talked before. But this is a nice little transaction between us now. We get to know each other and know all of our fun Lego stuff, as well as everybody else.
I was definitely late too because I was over there playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, and Jenny was like, it's after 8:30. I was like, oh, let me go.
Like old video game me would have been like, but Assassin's Creed Shadows. On a scale of 1 to 10, how's the game?
It's awesome. It's so awesome. It's chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chilling with all my homies.
Is this your dad?
It is.
I
Papa
fucking
G,
love.
Papa G is back.
Dude, I love Papa G.
Yay!
Love Papa G. It's been a minute since I seen you from the wedding.
Oh, we also have the Mrs. Dynamic.
Hello,
Hello.
monkey.
Awesome.
So there are really
Yeah,
like
now we
4
get to-
viewers and 1 over there.
what's great is like the last. So, Bales, you're gonna get the kind of the snippet of this one. The last 2 episodes have all been pre-recorded, so we haven't been able to actually like jump into the comments and actually like do anything with them. And I think the like in the like the description of the video for this one was, yeah, we're gonna be there to actually answer everyone's chat messages. We are doing so right now.
Making a point. The last live episode, we may have overlooked the comments and had a plethora of things we could have responded to, and we were like, "Ooh, maybe we should pay attention." And then, of course, pre-recorded.
I do find it sometimes like I'll do a live on TikTok, and I'm sitting there trying to catch up really quick. Of like, thanks for the follow, thanks for the hearts. Yes, this is a Lego set, or this is what I'm working on, and. All right, what did you say? My favorite Lego set is XYZ. It's like, all right, hold on.
Right.
So what is your favorite Lego set?
Usually I do this. It's the Ecto one that's right here.
Okay.
It's like I always look
this one.
Where am I pointing? It's the Ecto
Instinctively,
one right
it's
here.
right here.
This Lion's Night Castle right here.
It's like bam, right there. There's BBA. Let me shift a little bit. There we go. Right there, tickle.
This is the Batwing. Ouch.
Me too.
I
Mine
love
is
yours.
colored.
I love it.
I think yours needs a light kit like his though, because his looks
I
pretty
agree.
badass with the lights on it.
I agree.
You kind of gotta light it up.
Christmas lights.
I love how I like how Bales and I kind of have like the same setup. The whole lighting in the corner of the rooms there.
The whole room is lit up. Yeah. Oh, here, wait. Can you
Wait.
do this though? Hey Google, turn off the Lego room.
Okay, turning off 5 outlets.
Hey Google,
Oh.
light up the Lego room.
Got it. Turning on 5 outlets.
Whoa.
I can't remember if I could do that.
You
or not.
know,
Alexa,
I could probably do the same thing. Hey,
turn off
Mama.
the.
It's weird. I got all these comments of people going, "How did you do that? How did you do that?" I had to like do a whole video of showing it's all USB and then into smart plugs and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So
Mine's off.
Technically, the shelf
Mine's off.
has power set up, but I haven't turned it on in ages.
Now Jake, is yours like shelving, like plastic shelves, tube style, or is that a metal
No.
shelf?
It's metal.
Is it metal?
It's gonna have fun over here with my lights.
I just think
right
it's
now.
funny that you guys have like cube shelves, and we both have open shelves.
Who?
Jake and us, like our shelves are
Oh,
open. You can see through them, whereas your guys' both are solid cubicle.
well, mine like if you're looking at it from like a Lego perspective, I've got kind of open shelving. It's just Funkos are all here, boxes. Like all my Lego is wide open. Yeah, like if I turn my camera right over here, you can see all the freaking brickheads in my Disney castle and all that fun jazz.
Look, I could be doing this.
Jake, you need to light up our door. Look, you need
I
to
know.
light
That's
up
so
our door.
creepy.
Oh, dude, that
That
makes
looks
your borrowed door look like crap.
That makes a great nightlight.
That is a great nightlight. Now, if only you could tell that to all your Lego sets. That'd be great, though. It's like, hey, hey, Google, turn off the Batwing. It turns off the lights of the
Why
Batwing.
haven't I had these lights on in a while?
I love changing my lights. My Alexa is currently not connected to it, unfortunately, but I can still change the lighting in here. So there's that.
I got a remote.
Yeah, got me a remote, mate. Got me a remote.
I
I'm
don't have
very
any fancy
excited.
lights. I got light bulbs for my plants.
So I love how the man is laying down on bed rest, but he does have a chance to ask a question to you, Bales.
How many light kits do I have in total? Oh shit! Now we got.
we're looking immediately.
If it's more than your fingers and toes can count, then I would just.
I see at least 3.
I see.
11.
Maybe 4.
The whole majority of my city is lit up,
I see that.
and then like here, there's all kinds of stuff all over the shelves. Yes, it's way more. It's probably about 30 sets or more.
Okay.
It's kind of insane because
It's
like
the same.
most of my city is lit up, and then I have all kinds of random sets, and then here I got like Nightmare Before Christmas, the GT40. It's all over the place.
Ironic how the one of the sets that not lit up is the lighthouse.
I know.
I haven't got a light kit for it, but I'm like tossing and turning.
It comes with a light brick, though, doesn't it?
It's a light brick, but I mean, come on now. Let's have it.
Not
It's not the
same. Let's have that. Let's have that motor running. And
I need that LED. Pow!
Yeah. No, I like.
My harbor.
Mohawk's very excited.
Like after the Avengers Tower came out, Lighttailing hit me up and they said, "Hey, we want to partner with you. We want to do a light kit. Would you want to try something?" I'm like, "All right, if I'm going to try something, let me go big." And I did the Avengers Tower, like there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, this was really cool. And they were like, all right, hey, let's keep working together. And they just keep sending me stuff. And then I make content and show people. But a lot of times, like, I'm trying to educate people as well because there's difference in light kits. I'm also able to see the progress in them, which is kind of really cool. Because, like, here, from the Daily Bugle is probably... It sucks because I lost the playability with that set. Because the whole thing is wired. But then, like, they started making it where there's connectors on them. So it's like I've been able to see the progress.
Like plug connectors or like...
Like, they are... it's like little magnet connectors.
Yeah.
So they connect. Like on the Natural History Museum, it's a magnet connector on it.
There's
So the Avengers Tower has that?
The Avengers Tower does not have that, but like the museum has it.
Okay.
There's some other ones that I have that connection. So you still have that playability. You can still take apart the floors and stuff like that.
I may need that for some of my sets here. I'm starting a Marvel wall, and obviously whenever Oscorp comes out, I have to add that on to my... Because I got the Mansion, Doctor Strange, the Tower, and the Daily Bugle, so that's gonna...
You know, my theory on Oscorp is that, you know how we got that Bodega Miles Morales set?
Mm-hmm.
There's actually pins on it, and it has like the dots on top of it. I bet you anything, Peter Parker's apartment, which comes out like in June or something, will go on that, and then Oscorp will attach to it. So it's almost like we get a big Spider-Man building, but they're like kind of treating it like Hogwarts, where Hogwarts you keep getting classrooms and it makes a bigger set. I bet you that is what's going to happen with Oscorp.
Somebody likes your idea, Jake.
I wouldn't like that. Well, we are getting the modular Oscorp.
Here, we probably need like Daredevil, like Murdoch and Murdoch's office.
Yeah, Nelson and Murdoch. Yeah.
Maybe they get a Fist Tower as well to attach to it as well.
It would be interesting if they did something like that, of like a tower of like different street level heroes and their like kind of things. That'd be a nice little addition. I guess they all live in kind of different parts because obviously Spidey's in Queens, they're in Hell's Kitchen. Semantics.
It's okay. It's the Daily Bugle next door to the Avengers Tower, next door to the Sanctum Sanctorum. It's okay. They're neighbors. It works.
It's like he's on.
I'm sure you know when we get the Baxter building next to, it's just gonna be another big building, all designated to the Baxters.
Totally.
Gotta love it. Oh my god. But no. So I know a lot of us on here consider us being Lego purists, but a lot of folks are kind of pushing themselves away from Lego in a sense, just because of pricing and all the politics behind it all. But you've managed to find a way into other brick fanatics, man. I think you were talking to us earlier about a couple of different websites where you can get brick inspired products, and I'm all for looking for the next thing.
Yeah.
Besides that, man. So who are you allowed to talk about who you're partnered with right now in this case?
So I will tell you, like, I was exactly Lego purist. I was like, no, I'm doing Lego only and everything. And people would poke at me, and you'd see the stuff on TikTok shop of, hey, get this set. It's a $10 set. Like, here, I have that Ninja Turtle shell, which we don't really want to talk about that one. But like, I was like, all right. But then all of a sudden, like, I saw a fun hole. I was like, you know what? Here, let me see what this is like. They actually reached out to me and they started sending me stuff. I was like, this is amazing because like the quality of the set. And at first it was weird. They like, hey, let's work with you. We want to send you our barn, like the farm with the cows and everything. I was like, sure, let's roll with this. But then like when I built the set, I was like, the brick quality's good. The instructions are good. The details are good. It comes with a light kit. It's affordable. I was like, I'm digging this. And then like,
you can send me stuff. Won't turn it down, right?
Then they sent me like the Old West stuff, which I was like, that's out of left field, but let's roll with it. But like, I don't know. I'm enjoying them. And then I started partnering with Barware, which Barware seems like it's like the Amazon of alternative bricks. And they have just every non-Lego brick company. So they have stuff like Fun Hole, Fantasy, G-Star. They even have their own like mock studio, which has like stuff off of you would commonly see on Rebrickable. And I've been blown away with some of these sets.
Yeah, so let me actually pull up the website really quick just for funsies.
There are some sets that I would get the instructions for and build with my brick that I have.
So here is Barware. It is BARWEER.com. So if anyone is online right now and willing to look, please don't drop from the viewership. It's just like add another tab really quick. Just keep it up there. But there's a lot of diversity as far as sets are concerned. A lot of duplicates, but I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, if you want to get it, get it. But they range from your seasonal setups to shoot Technic, even buildings. You, of course, have Star Wars, superhero related content, anything from movies, creator, and then of course military, which military is a big thing that has spread out into Lego, or well, into the brick community a lot more lately, just because you can build freaking planes, ships, freaking submarines in this category, tanks even. But yeah, they ship all over, ship from Europe and even into the US. And of course, these are the different like brands you're primarily looking at here. And these all you can find them all on Amazon as well. But come here and see what you can find.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I have a link in my bio. If you go to me on either Instagram or TikTok, you can go to my my link tree to be able to get a link directly to it. Even right now, I'm working on the it's called like Lunatic Asylum. It looks very much like an Arkham Asylum. Yeah. It is insane. It's like 7,500 pieces. The only thing that's missing from it is minifigs, which I know I absolutely can pick up minifigs off of like, Bricklink or something like that. But it has been insane. Like the level of detail. I've had zero issues with brick quality. It's amazing. So
not bad. Yeah, no, I just think it's very interesting. I might have to take a look into it a little bit more in depth. I know Jake's definitely going to take a look into it. We're not Lego purists at heart anymore.
I hate to have myself like walled in of like, you can only do Lego. Kind of like here, all the people that want to become Lego land people, it's like you have to stay only Lego. And that kind of, I feel like it kind of bottlenecks you in like content. Because if I'm only doing Lego, then there's everybody else. Like here today, how many posts did you see about the Shire? Like everybody and their grandma decided to go, hey, the Shire came out. I did not post it because I posted stuff before, but everybody and their mom has posted. So it's like, why am I going to
so mean? They just posted it like 2 weeks before the release. Not even 2 weeks.
By the way, what do you think about the gift with purchase?
Oh God, we have photos of that. I do want to bring that up, but I don't want to leave this question out. Mullet Brick Empire asks the question: what is y'all's favorite Lego theme of all time? I'm going to start off with our special guest, Bales.
I'm going to go with modulars, even though I like I like modular buildings that I'm able to put into my city. Whether it's a modular or a building that I can put into my city. So I'm kind of like dodging around it. Because like here, I have the up house, which I built it out fully to put in my city. Nice. But I like stuff like that.
Nice. I'm a sucker. I'm a Star Wars guy through and through.
To you.
I'm a
you too, lady.
Give me all the botanicals and botanicals.
What are you, Mandalorian?
I like the plants.
Come on now. She's high on a daily basis. She loves plants. Duh. Green is where she's at, man.
I garden all the time.
No, I'm a sucker for Star Wars because that's what got me into this whole. This is what got me into the whole TikTok realm and getting back into the podcasting world, just because it's fun. It's always fun to talk about it, and it's always funny to make fun of the shit too. It's like, oh well, another gray Dorito just came out on the stock. But
are you excited about the Death Star then?
You mean the one that's gonna break the bank? My sister's like, what would you rather get? $1,000 Death Star or $300 Ray-Ban Meta glasses? And I was just sitting there, I was like, I could buy 3 of those suckers if I did.
Death Star all day over Ray-Bans.
Or do you want another Millennium Falcon?
I already got the Millennium Falcon. It's sitting right over here. Nobody can see that because it's right there, but it's over there. No, me personally, I'd love to get the Tantive. I wanted to get that when it was a UCS set, but but no, Star Wars was my go-to jam. Jake, what's your go-to?
I have a tie between Castle and Star Wars because I love Castle, and like Lord of the Rings kind of mixed in with Castle because, like I was telling you before the stream, was like I bought a lot of off-brand figures of orcs because I wanted to create Helm's Deep, really like Helm's Deep. And that's over there next to Rivendell.
Yeah.
But it looks better with like 50 orcs attacking Helm's Deep instead of like the 4 they gave you.
Don't worry, I'm gonna put Supa and I'm gonna put the Hawk's answer up there too. The Supa Hawk or Supa. You've thrown me off right now. Supa is it botanicals for you?
It was botanicals.
It is botanicals.
It was, but it changed.
And the Hawk goes with Batman.
Of course.
Of course it is.
I know this is the comment Ken really wants to see up by her right now, is that Ken looks like a groovy jazz saxophone player.
Is he calling me Kenny G?
He's calling you Kenny G. That's what I'm pretty sure my dad is saying.
I just don't have the hair. I don't have Kenny G's hair.
You don't have the
Really on.
I don't have
he's Head and Shoulders or whatever Troy Polamalu.
Troy Polamalu?
Yeah. Head and Shoulders is what him and Mahomes do in their commercials. They grow it out or whatever.
What in the world was it? No, I could just put on a wig one day and just like call myself Kenny G and have carry around a saxoboom. The saxoboom. You're too cool to be Kenny G. This is why I love Papa G, man.
Stop tooting his horn, Dad.
Papa G's boosting the ego. Yeah.
Papa G's
dad right here.
had his knee replaced last week, so he's on the bed rest.
Oh, so he's got an extra pep in his step?
Yeah. It's very happy.
There you go. There's that. Extra pep in the step. No, so back to Smeagol and Deagle, because you, Jake, you sent images through your thing. Do you want to pop that up? Do you want to pop that up? I'm looking at them right now.
So I sent those images not realizing that they, I guess, released it on the website. I thought somebody posted it just like casually.
Where is it?
Smeagol and Deagle.
New commenters from the bed. I love it.
Yeah, the man, Kenny.
Basically.
Oh, maybe.
Jake, you got it? Yeah, you got it.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. Quit.
Smeagol and Deagle.
Like with Lego.
I do like that they made it so like you could be underneath, but
Click onto it and zoom in really quick. Like, I mean, I don't know.
I like the hairpiece.
I mean, it looks good.
The face on
Smeagol
Smeagol
does have some
turns around.
dreads.
There's a face on the other side of Smeagol's face, and it looks angry.
I mean, that's when he's choking his brother out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's a scene that you have to recreate, though, is them fighting over the ring and him choking his brother out.
You would think like Lego being like non-violent, that would not be a set you would do. Like me, I thought like a good set would have been like the pub. Like in Lord of the Rings, when they're in Hobbiton, there's like a pub where they go hang out, and it's an additional part that you're able to build out Hobbiton more. And then somebody also had an idea of what if it was the hobbits on the hill, and then you got the ring wraith like overarching them. Like that would have been cool too.
That would have been cool too. I would have loved.
I will say it's better than Rivendell's GWP.
What was that?
Because Rivendell's GWP was such a letdown. It was Frodo and Gollum, the brickheads.
Oh, it was the brickheads, dude. That really pissed off.
It was the set you could buy 2 months earlier as a GWP.
No.
I was like
Barad-dûr had a good one. Barad-dûr was this. Like this was a good one to have.
Well, no, that wasn't the GWP. That was just the that was included. This was the GWP.
Oh no, you're right. The Fell Beast.
Yeah.
I haven't even opened mine. I still have mine in the box because I saw on eBay it skyrocketed to like $200. I was like, I'm gonna just leave it be, and I'm gonna leave this one be too. So
I ended up with 2 of them, and I sold it.
I don't blame you.
I sold it to get recover a fraction of the cost. I should have held on to it longer, but I recovered a fraction of my cost, and I'm okay with that.
That means you got your Barad-dûr at a discounted price because you were able to sell it. It was your coupon.
Right.
Exactly. It was a triple-digit resale.
Oh, yeah. Take that. Run with
Listen,
that.
guys, I'm sorry to those who couldn't get one, but I ended up with, because I pre-ordered it thinking my local store was out, and then I went to the store, it was there, and obviously I wasn't going to wait a month and not just buy it right there. So I got it with the GWP in the store, and then it came in the mail a few weeks later, and I just returned Barad-dûr, but not the Fell Beast.
Oh,
Darn.
my bad. It wasn't. I didn't see it in the box. My bad.
So weird.
Oh, dude.
Dude,
your dad's cracking me up, by the way.
Have you ever seen it where somebody ordered a Lego set and they accidentally got a different set in the box?
Mm-mm.
No.
I've seen it where somebody ordered a set, but then they got a set, but it was like a future set accidentally got shipped to them, and they're like, "This is a pleasant surprise."
Yeah.
No, I got the right set. I'm not gonna. I'm not returning this.
No. Mine.
Dude, I will say the Hobbiton set looks really good, though.
It does.
It does look really good. It really, like...
I do wish the GWP was something more...
I wish the
related to
GWP
Hobbiton.
was honestly the Prancing Pony. I think that would have been a really cool one to have as a GWP.
Yes.
Because that's the pub where they meet Aragorn. Like, done.
Done.
But that's not in Hobbiton.
Doesn't
No,
matter.
that's not
It's outside.
The Green
What?
Dragon is in Hobbiton.
Or they could have done the Huckleberry... they could have done the
Huckleberry Ferry.
Yeah, they could have done the Huckleberry Ferry.
Or-
They could have done all 4 of them on the
Could
ferry.
have gotten a little Tom Bombadil because he was technically a lot closer to them than where Smeagol found the ring. Because that was nowhere near Hobbiton.
Do you
What's
think
up, buddy?
next year we
Well,
will
that's just
get
me on my own.
will we get the what's the kingdom? What's that called again? The White Kingdom?
Minas Tirith?
Minas Tirith.
Yeah, do you think we'll get Minas Tirith next
Minas
year?
Tirith.
Probably. Shoot.
I think they're realizing that this is the cash cow.
like
you will build it, we will buy it.
I bet you anything. Like the
We were
Death
deprived
Star
of
is
Lego
the
Lord of the
test.
Rings for 10 years.
The Death Star is probably the test. Will somebody buy $1,000 Lego set? And if they
Oh my
sell well
God.
on Death Star, Then they're like, well, fine, we'll do Minas Tirith and it'll be $1,000. Will people buy that?
See, that's such a devastating thought too. It's just
But
like one
I will
Lego
say this.
sells one of those things.
Yep.
Go ahead.
The difference, though, is you are getting so much more minifigures with the sets with Lord of the Rings than you'll get with that Death Star. Death Star may come with, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 figs, I'm going to assume,
No.
for $1,000.
Death Star's coming with 38 minifigs.
Is it?
38.
I take that
No,
back
no,
then,
no.
because I was very disappointed that we only got 2 with the Ventnor, 2 with the UCS gunship. I was just like, and the Falcon, like, the Falcon I understood it was crew, but it was kind of like you couldn't really play scale with the Falcon
Yeah.
for its
Now,
size. But
Moss
I do have
Eisley.
the original Death Star with all the like the inside scenes, so okay,
Moss Eisley was a good one.
it did. It did kind of, that was like their
Mos
only
Eisley-
UCS set with more than like 5. I feel like
Oh, dude, it was more than 10. It was like
it was
20
20. I think. Yeah.
Just like
It's 20.
Avengers Tower. Think about how many minifigs came with Avengers Tower. It was insanity.
Yeah.
But like
So much
Rivendell's
more.
come with a lot. So's Hobbiton's coming with a lot. Like
Rivendell,
That's-
if it did not come, I would say if Rivendell did not come with as much minifix as it did, my dog's whining. I'll have to let him out in a minute, so I'll have to probably hop off in just a second. But you know, if the Lord of the Rings sets did not come out with as many minifigures as they were supposed to, it would have definitely have been a letdown for the Lord of the Rings community, because it's just like looking and you're like, all right, where is
well, that was the first set you can really get all 9 of the Fellowship, because Boromir and Pippin were only ever in the one not Minas,
they
Mines
were
of
in the
Moria set.
yeah.
Like you couldn't get what you like besides that one set. That was it for them.
I think it'd be good if they did the cave troll scene again. As
We're
I said,
supposed to, in June, we're getting like a book nook of like Gandalf versus the Balrog.
Yeah.
BRB.
Okay. I want that one. I've seen the rumor of it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take that.
Barweir sent me this one book nook. It's like the scene of the Agathas or something like that, where the statues have the hand up.
Yeah.
So it's like a book nook with those 2 in it. It's really cool. It was like, I think it's like 3,000 pieces or something like that, but it was insane. It was a really good build. And if like the book nooks they're going to do, because we're going to get like a Lord of the Rings one, and there's a Harry Potter one coming out as well. If those are on that, I think that's a really cool avenue for Lego to go in.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like the idea of the book nooks.
Book
I
nooks
don't
are
think-
nice because they're more sensible for like display
Bookshelf.
in non-Lego room.
Anything that I can take outside of the Lego room and display on a shelf or a bookcase or whatever, I'm for. That's why I like the flowers, because I can put them all over, and it's like, oh, you don't even know they're Lego. So I'm here for
Jenny
the
literally, she rearranged the flowers the other day because she had the fall ones in our flower. Because I was like, why do I keep buying you like throwaway flowers? Like, here's some forever ones.
Precisely.
And she rotated out the spring ones in now, and then we just did pick up the new flower set that just came out. And she got the GWP, so she's excited to build those.
Oh,
Have you seen
I have to
where
look.
people put the blue wedges in the bottom of the vase for the flowers? Have you seen that?
I have not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or
So
dots.
it looks like you have water in the vase.
Okay.
And
Ours isn't see-through, so.
it'll hold the flowers in there as well.
Yeah, it'll help to keep them from moving around in the base.
Falling over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You definitely have to finagle them to
We're
like.
thinkers.
Now, we went to the Lego store before dinner the other night, and we were looking, and there was like a flower GWP. And there's the one, it comes like with its own little vase almost, the flowers. It's downstairs, otherwise I'd show it. But she was excited. She's like, I kind of really want this. I'm like, okay, I'll get it for you. She's like, no. I'm like, I'll get it. I hadn't bought like myself a Lego in like 2 months, but I'm like, I'll get you this.
Are you getting anything next week?
I did buy myself the Arc Fighter though.
Are you going to the Lego
I'll get
store?
Bag End when it releases.
Okay.
I might just pre-order it and then just see if it's in store again. Just because.
My plan is to be.
I don't think.
I'm gonna be at the Lego store on Tuesday and do a live from while I'm waiting outside. And I'm gonna pick up Beauty and the Beast and Shire. So that's the plan right now.
The Beauty and the Beast castle looks phenomenal.
It looks amazing.
I have seen them.
I can't wait.
You're looking at that one I was talking about?
I
Jenny said she
am.
put Easter eggs in our things.
Easter eggs in your what?
In the vase right now.
Oh, nice.
Or vase.
In the vase.
Where are those flowers?
Yeah,
Ken,
I like these new botanicals.
The vase.
Ken, are you picking up anything on Tuesday?
No,
Ken is on mute.
not die.
Sorry. I had my mic on. I haven't looked at the. I haven't even looked at the Lego that's coming out in freaking April. Plus, let's see here. Coming soon. Coming soon to a Lego store near you. Oh wow, Hobbits is only $270. That's not bad.
So like we got that, and then
That's the
there's
thing
Beauty-
too about Lord of the Rings. They have been very reasonable.
The Beast so Beauty and the Beast Castle is a thought. Because I do have said Disney. I had the first Disney castle that came out, the big one. I thought about getting me the second one, but who knows if that's going to be a case. Beauty and the Beast Castle though is an option.
Oh.
Maybe the yellow travel suitcase. That's just adorable.
I want to get that as well.
That's just adorable. Because I was thinking, I'm like, that's you got a camera, a toothbrush, a ticket, a burger, and a Lego passport. Let's see what we got here. And the majority of the rest of them are just Jurassic Park sets, so not really speaking to me.
No.
The big sets that I'm really waiting on are, of course, the May the 4th ones, just because we're getting was it 20 years of Revenge of the Sith, Jake?
Or is it
Yes,
Attack
sir.
of the Clones?
No, it's Revenge of the Sith because
Okay.
they came out with
2
a
years
movie
of
for that
Revenge of the Sith.
one. Your boy going to the movie.
It's
for
it's
that
coming out in theaters too that same weekend.
What's funny is that is the only movie my sister's actually going to want to go to the movies with me for is Revenge of the Sith.
It was a good movie.
Well, it was funny because she and I watched it when we lived in Germany when we were kids, but she just thinks Anakin saying "I hate you" is the funniest thing in the world when he's there, has all of his limbs practically cut off except for his right arm.
I hate you.
But every time, I hate you. Like, I just died. Because I think there was one day she was watching the movie on May the 4th, and she sent that video to me, and I was like, you suck. Like, why? Like, why did we just do that? And she was like, it's funny. I was like, oh my God.
Are you going to get the Jango Fett UCS?
I'm contemplating on that one, actually. There's a lot of Star Wars sets that are coming out this year that I'm just like, oh, why did they do that?
I say the same thing. Oh, why do they do that? Another Star Wars set. Don't we have like 70 of the same ship?
I mean, I'm not. No, I'm on the same ship with you. Don't worry, I'm on the same ship with you. But it's like, slow the fuck down. You know how much people
I want you to
don't
drop
have
like
the money for this?
$1,000 to get you ready for when the UCS Death Star drops. Or like, just keep buying more and more on May the 4th, and then when it comes, you'll be ready.
I mean,
So, have it written in your budget $1,000 in April or May.
I know that I know Jedi Lex is going. I think Jedi Lex is going to Japan this year for Star Wars Celebration. So she's going to be there I think she's going to be there to witness the unveiling of some of the May the 4th sets that are coming out, because it's just right around the corner. So I'll get to know like firsthand, like, hey, what are we getting? And then because they release some of the sets day by day. I mean, it's only 3 days that the Star Wars Celebration is happening, but they'll release it day by day. But it gets me in the realm of knowing, like, hey, which one do I really want?
Do you know what's coming out already for May the 4th?
No, I don't. I just know that. No, I don't know. But because Star Wars Celebration is happening this coming April, you will get a sneak peek. I mean, if you already know, then I'm glad to be into the loop.
We're getting the UCS Jango Fett ship.
Oh, well, that I did know. Okay, so that
we're getting the Jango Fett helmet. We're getting a Kylo Ren helmet. And then like a couple months later, we're getting like that. We're getting Death Star, and then it's weird. There's going to be a smaller version of Jango Fett's ship coming out like in October.
Oh, that's got to be the microfighter
scale.
No, like this smaller version, kind of like when they did the 25th anniversary of the Slave One.
Oh well, they did that one for it was a Mandalorian set that they did because the Slave One, or in this case, Boba Fett's starship, was brought back into the whole mix of things.
Do you guys ever look at Falcon Bricks?
Yes.
Falcon Bricks, they have like an awesome site, and they like give you like the what all is coming out throughout the year, but they got almost everything on there.
Oh yeah. Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter is supposed to be coming out. It's a microfighter though. The Darth Maul mech is what I'm actually very excited for.
Andor U-Wing, the Star Wars logo. Oh, Chomper. There's going to be a buildable Chomper.
Oh yeah, the
like Mario Chomper.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Chomper. Yeah, they're talking about buildable. Well, this is not May 1st, but they're talking about a buildable battle droid, a buildable Ewok, which I hope it doesn't look as fucking scary as Chewbacca. Sorry, buddy, I gotta make fun of you. He's up there right now on top of my computer. The V-19 Torrent, Jango Fett Starship, of course, is going to be the other one. Yeah, this one's a smaller one. It's going to give up. You're going to get Jango, Boba, and then you're going to get a Kaminoan.
You're just now seeing this?
What the?
Dude, that's your fucking dad. That's fucking great. Papa G in the house.
The one thing you won't like, Ken, is he is not a fan of Star Wars.
Terrible.
He says it's a space opera and it's too many emotions. That's what it's
high five, Papa G.
The girl once gave me the Revenge of the Syphilis. There's a joke I wanted to say, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh wow.
I'm not going to say it. I am excited for the buildable K2SO. Because K2SO was a really good character in Rogue One.
My worry is that it's going to have just those skinny legs and it's going to fall over.
Easily. Oh, now see, that's the big thing too that I'm worried about is the leg part. I'm hoping that they build the legs to be a little bit more stable. And
I've been double corrected. He says a space saga.
It's going to be just like a botanical. It's going to have botanical stems.
It probably will be.
No, he's going to use his third leg to stay up.
God. It's going to be, I hope it's, I still got to get the C-3PO one too. God bless. So many Lego sets.
Have you seen where somebody put like the R2-D2, the BB-8, the C-3PO? Or no, it was Chewie. It was C-3PO, R2, and Chewie. Put them all on a base.
Yes, I saw that one. That was really good because it actually they're all relevant height. They're relatively the same height, or at least for aspect ratio, they are the height that they need to be at.
Yeah.
So that's where I was like, I need to do this.
Even though that
I keep my R2 at my desk. He's at work.
I hope they built my leg more stable. Fuck's sake.
Did you all see that Mario Kart? That buildable Mario with his cart?
Oh, dude, that was last week's episode. We talked about
We
that.
were discussing about whether you can put some junk in that trunk to make it go.
Yeah, we were talking about the Hawks had gone
Go-karting.
and I was like, yeah, speaking of go-karts, threw that on the screen and everyone lit up. Oh, I really want this set. I really want the set too. It looks really good.
I wonder if you could put his mustache on C-3PO or Chewie.
I want the mustache piece, yes.
I want the ears and the nose and the mustache.
Why do I feel like Galen? He's going to take the head off of Mario and put other heads on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He's going to put like the T-Rex on it or other things on the head.
I think I saw one of his videos the other day of all of his things just mashed together.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Frankenstein over there.
Yeah.
Oh man, they put Lego Pokemon as a theme on the board for Lego.
Yeah.
No sets yet, but I'm hoping. Oh man, I think we can talk about this. I'm hoping they don't fuck up the way they look, like facial wise.
I mean, it can't be worse than what the other company did, because that was.
I mean, Mega Bloks did a good thing though, where with some of the faces, they actually looked really good.
No, they don't.
Some of them did. Some of
The
them
ones
did.
I got, they look terrible.
Like the Evolution ones, right?
Okay, yeah, those ones were good.
The Evolution ones they did really good with. It was the other shit that I was not so happy with. Although there was Pancham, and I really loved him. He was adorable.
Ooh.
Have you seen though? People are worried they're going to do Pikachu just like they did the Mario thing, where you're able to use it for the game. They're worried they're going to do Pikachu like that. But I had a better idea though. What if you had a Pokeball that you're able to scan the Pokemon, and it's almost like forcing you to collect the Pokemon. So you would use your Pokeball to scan Charizard or Charmander or Squirtle. And it's almost like you're collecting the Pokemon with your Pokeball.
So the Pokeball becomes the Mario, and you build because you don't want to just buy the Pokeball, because who's just going to buy the Pokeball? Buy the Pokeball, and then you build an Ash Ketchum.
Yeah.
And then you sell all the Pokemon. And I love it. I'm here for it.
Gotta catch them all.
They'll buy all these sets. And some sets could be polybag or a larger build. There is so much they could do, but it's collecting them.
Yep. Because they have an unlimited amount of, well, not unlimited, but there's a plethora of Pokemon to choose from. You could do it by the games. You could do it by the different what do you call those series?
I'm gonna laugh if Lego does come. I'm gonna laugh if Nintendo and Lego come out with a Lego Pokemon like mashup. I'm gonna be impressed if they did that shit.
Would that kind of be like the Dimensions where you had the?
No, like an actual like Nintendo Switch game.
Oh, that's like it's like Star Wars or Indiana Jones, like that.
Or the DC.
But like you can actually go, like you get out of Ash's house as a Ash minifigure, and then you travel through like Lego grass and it's still waving, and then you see like Lego bricks coiling the screen when you get caught by a wild Pokemon.
And then they have the brick-built Pokemon that are
Yes.
That would be
good. No,
and then when you catch them, like the ball on builds and then like builds around them.
I would think it's funny though. Whenever they do the evolution, you just see like white bricks like shining off the Pokemon, and then you see the
build them when they
see the Pokemon just like changing back and forth.
That would be cool.
It would be great though, because they've already done a lot of Lego animation for like how fire looks and how water looks and how like rocks being thrown look. So I could just see it though. Like you could see a Psybeam coming out of Mewtwo.
My question would become: would it be a foreshadowing to what Lego would be producing as a set? So if they had the collaboration with that, then say, okay, Lego, we have all these brick-built Pokemon in this game. We need the physical brick-built Pokemon.
I can honestly, potentially. I mean, Mega Bloks had a great idea by putting a lot of the different Pokeballs out there with the little mini like buildables. I think that was smart because then kids could go out and get their own Pokeball and display their Pokemon. They did great. But I feel like Lego may have some shoes to fill because there's like, I feel like when we were looking at Mega Bloks, there was a ball that was dropped heavily on it because I feel, because there were some sets that we looked at, like even the Pokeball set that they came out with, there was a friend of mine who had built it and said it was just a terrible build. Like it couldn't close properly, it couldn't open right, the light brick wasn't working, and they could redo it. For the Pokemon, I think it'd be cool, like if they could do the evolution stages over, that'd be great too. Who knows? They did a Pokedex. I think it'd be cool if you can do a build your own Pokedex because all the Pokedexes changed over the years. Who knows?
I think you're onto something though. If they do a Pokemon game or Lego Pokemon game, there's definitely going to be a Lego Pokemon movie.
It would be like Fortnite.
Yes.
But instead of Lego Fortnite, it's Lego Pokemon.
There'll be a movie
on in that server style, like Minecraft or whatever.
I wonder what they would call it though. It's like Lego Red version. Or
Legomon.
Well, it's Lego Pokemon, but like there's always the two different types of like. There's always the two different types. Like red,
well, you know,
blue,
they love to
yellow,
release
green.
Pokemon games, as we're getting another one very soon. Z to A.
Speaking of Mega Bloks, though, you know Mattel Bricks is coming out with sets in May. What do you think that's going to be like?
I think it's gonna be interesting, just because May's a big month for Lego in its own sense because of Star Wars, and then any other newer sets that they bring out. Majority of it's Star Wars, though. With Mattel coming out with an overall just boom of Lego, or Mattel Bricks coming out with their own thing, it's going to be interesting because Mattel has a license to a good bit of other brands, such as Barbie and all the other ones out there.
Power Rangers,
yep.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
So it's going to be like for Mattel Bricks to come out with. Thanks, buddy.
I don't think it would be Thomas the Tank because I don't think trains are that successful sellers.
I have been to many conventions, and there are many trained people.
There are many
folks. Drawing is a lot of the other things, you know. I mean, maybe a lot of older adults like their trains.
True, it is.
Like Mattel owns Hot Wheels as well. Like that's.
Ooh, yeah.
I know there's already mega Hot Wheels cars, but like if they're reinventing themselves and rebranding and all that, like we're going to get a Barbie Dream House. We're going to get cars that are Hot Wheels. We're going to get Thomas the Tank Engine stuff. They also own Masters of the Universe. Maybe we'll get Castle Grayskull in Lego or in Mattel Bricks.
Yeah.
I see a lot of stickers with those cars.
Yeah, they do some good He-Man. I would buy some He-Man because...
You would buy some He-Man?
Somebody tried to do He-Man Lego a while ago, I feel like, and it didn't turn out well.
You know what's great?
Janky ass shit. Maybe it might have been China knockoff.
Mattel also does a lot of WWE products. I'd be impressed if they did like a WWE ring or made some belts or WWE, like a Lego WWE belt. It'd be interesting to see what they do.
They have like kids, like really little kid stuff, like Bob the Builder. So like compare that to like Duplo sets. You can have Bob the Builder sets, and that will corner that market. Or Barney.
Can we fix it?
I think what's great though is like Mattel not only does Mattel also has branched into Disney as well, because Disney, I mean, I don't know how specific Disney is to their contract with Lego, but I mean, if Mattel's got Disney on their side of things too, you might see some Disney
talking
sets
about He-Man. Find it, Super.
Oh, snap.
What am I doing?
Finding the He-Man Mega Bloks.
I'm looking. currently. I'd be a Googling.
Oh boy, yeah, I'm really considering. Oh shoot, I still gotta buy that set. I forgot about that.
Which one?
The Vincent Van Gogh sunflowers.
I hung that in my bathroom.
Hospital.
You got that in your bathroom?
Yeah, it's on the wall in my bathroom. I was like, where can I put this? And I was like, perfect, right above the toilet. Makes sense.
I'm about to say it's not a piece of shit.
No, it's not a piece of shit.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
just like the piranha plant. You know the Mario piranha plant? I was like,
Yeah.
where do I put this? And I put it right on top of the toilet. I was like, perfect. This looks great.
That's some shit for the piranha plant to deal with. Waiting for that plant to like just fall over one day. It's like, who knocked it over? No, I didn't touch it. It's like, oh, that's what happened. Okay. It's like you did this. I just like how he's back there, the cat. Just
Okay, I found a Mega Block set. It looks terrible.
He's a
He
Mr.
says,
Key.
Dad in bed, where are you? Josh says, it's whatever I'm looking for is a mini figs right in front of the computer in a plastic bag. Oh, I can't get into it. My camera's on it.
Holy
Oh,
crap.
sorry.
What the heck?
Oh, that's different.
That's
It's not
hilarious.
purple. What's the face?
This
A
looks
wolf
terrible.
bear?
That's got to be a skull.
What that face on the right hand side? What the hell is that?
That's got to be a messed up looking dragon skull.
Gargoyle. Oh, you know what it makes me think of? Have you ever seen The
It
Labyrinth?
says it's
Yeah.
You know the guys who can take their head off?
Oh yeah.
That's what I think of when I see that.
That's hilarious.
I'm trying to do too much.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I see.
That kind of looks like a hot mess a little bit.
Just kind of.
It looks like a hot mess, yeah. It's not great.
Dude, that's terrible.
I hear somebody typing.
Yeah, that's
Why?
me. I'm typing. Sorry, my keyboard's loud and my microphone is picking up practically everything now. Which I'll be using this microphone for voice
we go.
acting.
I think
So
I'm
there's that. There's that fun stuff. I just got to get a boom arm now.
Boom,
Yes,
boom, boom.
I'm getting headshots done this weekend, so that way I
Here
can
for
get
it.
profiles started and I can start voice acting.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude, all that fun stuff. Now I could try to get paid for this shit. Just like
That's the dream.
that's the dream. Told my boss about that. I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm not trying to be here for the long run." He was like, "Or for the long run." He was like, "What are you trying to do?" And I was like, "Voice acting." He was like, "For real?" I could see that. I was like, "I appreciate that."
But one of my high up people that I work with, it was funny. We were having a meeting with them and we were explaining, hey, we're trying to do X, Y, and Z because what happens if something happens to me or if Bales ends up leaving us for Lego? And he was like, or here, the guy said, what if I end up joining the circus or Bales leaves us for Lego? And he goes, hold on a second. Is that a real thing that Bales is going to leave for Lego? He didn't care about the other part. It was like, screw the other guy. Is this a real thing? Can we please make sure that doesn't happen?
Like, don't let this guy leave. I need him to stay. But Lego.
But Lego.
Lego.
But Lego.
That's me. I got Lego magnets all over my locker, and that's all I talk about. And I got to go to a convention. So I could see it being a real thing. Like, you do a lot of Lego. Are you leaving me?
I love that. I'm looking at. I still got that barware website up.
I'm telling you, you just get lost in it because there's so many different things you see. You're like, this looks cool. This looks cool.
You do. There's a lot going on this website. It's a lot. It's cute stuff. Like, I'm all for it. I just need to get it. Just need to get
Don't
it.
spend the money, Ken.
Don't do it.
You're gonna get Hobbiton in a few days. You don't need to spend more right now.
I don't know. So I don't know if I'm gonna get Hobbiton.
Yes,
I
you
still
are.
want to. Bro, I don't even have. I don't even have Rivendell.
Yeah, but you're gonna get Hobbiton.
It like here in reality, it's one of those things. If you don't get it on day one, that you're not in a rush. Wait for a double VIP points weekend. Wait for
Which it
that.
is right now.
Yeah, I know, but it's on select sets.
Yeah.
But like, that's what I've definitely found. Unless it's
Yeah.
something I'm like, I have to have it for day one because maybe gift with purchase or whatever. I will hold off on stuff until it's like double VIP. Like I'm able to truly get my money's worth.
Yeah, like for me, I'm all about getting the sunflower set just because I've been to that museum where that painting is held, and that was a museum that my mom and I went to for a field trip, and it's I'm contemplating on whether or not I want to give her that set or if I want to keep it for myself or just get two of them and just say fuck it. So it's up in the air. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But-
I'm disappointed that set was not at Costco though. Like they had the Mona Lisa, they should have had this, and if anything, it would probably have dropped it to like $150 instead of the $180.
Thought I
Exactly.
saw it, but when I look at the website, it still just shows the Mona Lisa. I'll double check next time I go to my Costco, Ken, and I'll let you know if it's there. But I thought I saw it.
Yeah, no, it's if it's there, you let me know.
Excellent way to save about 20% is just get it at Costco, people. I mean, the Mona
Yeah,
Lisa is
it
only
goes to Costco.
$79.99, so $20 off right there.
Oh, total side note, Jake, I got your stickers being sent to my house. So that way I can take a couple out and then I can give you the rest.
Uh-huh.
Do they say brick it, Jake?
They do. That was the job.
Well done.
That was the job.
So, you know,
Get your new name on there.
who
I
wants
got a
some
vintage one.
Lego Jake 3 ones? We got about 90 more.
Yeah.
Did you get those from Ginger Lady?
We did.
She's a
She
sticker
gave
lady.
me stickers for my logo as well.
Oh,
We got
dude.
Brick at Night
She's
we
the
could
best.
send you. We've got Kennard and Lego
Soon-
Jake
soon
or Brick at
be-
Jake.
Soon to be Brick and Jade. She sent them out this morning, so they should be here by tomorrow, the day after.
Superhawk, I think I gave you extra. Whenever you're gonna see Taco next, Taco wanted some.
Chicago.
Okay.
So I can,
So it's Chicago.
give her.
I
I'll
should
give her.
be-
Somebody remember to bring some for
You.
Taco.
Remind me. I will forget.
No, I expect you to remember this in 3 months.
I will have
time.
stickers.
Mental note.
I don't
Okay.
trust Ken to remember.
I have stickers and tiles. I'll be giving them out. Bro, I'll be handing them out like hotcakes. Like, yo, take this shit.
We also have tiles.
I got some Lego
Maybe if
Jake
you
3
want 'em,
We'll
ones.
you will
just
send.
set them on the display table and people will just take them. They'll be like, oh, free sticker.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Brick Shift did that. I haven't seen his ass in a minute, though.
Who is it?
Brick Chef.
Who's that?
Oh, God, he was on TikTok for the longest amount of time. He would do he did a voiceover intro of him building a set, talking about it in detail, and then it would just be like a rewind of his stuff. It's either Lego Chef or Brick Chef. I think it's more so Brick Chef because he was a LAN member.
Yeah, I think it was Brick Chef. I thought I had one of his stickers from Atlanta a few years ago, but maybe not.
His sticker's on the back of my tablet.
I got stamps.
Chef.
Chef.
I met the dude and I was like, dude, I love your videos. He was like, oh, I appreciate it, man.
Here's a sticker.
There's a sticker. These are all free. They're on the table. Jake and I were looking over there like fucking like
I got
fangirls. Like,
what's it called, the iron-on thing from Back to
Patch.
Bricks. The patch.
Nice.
We got Brickville. We got
Yep.
Mrs. Dynamic. We got Mark Dynamic.
Little Mark.
All-time Yashin. Bearded Bricks. Super, I don't know where your stickers went.
I got one for Supa. I got your minifig, Supa.
Yeah.
nice.
This me? You don't have Mohawk?
No, I got both of you.
Oh, okay.
He's
I was
not
like,
Mohawk's
here.
not here. We're not talking about him
doesn't
because he's
exist.
sick.
Yeah, he's not here. See, it's just super.
It's Supai. Supai.
Oh yeah, that's right. I am taller.
Oh, you got all-time Yashin's brick too.
Yeah, I got all-time Yash and then mini superheroes.
I love it.
I gotta
Yeah,
update
that's
my
the-
brick label because it says Lego Jake. Oops.
Nice.
Oh, I'll be getting my first brick badge.
Oh, and
How
a
do you
lanyard.
get that? What,
This was like pre-sale. This is like last year, I think. Yeah, last year when Mohawk was like, "Hey, pre-sale for Brickworld Chicago's on. Go ahead and get in there and get it."
Yes.
And that's where you get your brick badge if you're going to the entire show, not just the 2 days for the public, but like the private show as well. So I was like, you know what? I was like, screw it. I'm gonna get me a badge so I can wear it around to be proud. I just had to get a 2x2. I had to get a 2x2 snot brick and just put our tile on it for a brick at night.
Ooh, smart.
I know. I'm slowly building my tag, but I need to get one of those for it year. Even though
you got the
Brick Fair, Alabama, and not Brick Fair, Virginia. When I was in Virginia, I was like, "What the hell?"
I didn't get a brick.
I've got. I think I've still got my brick Atlanta one around here somewhere. I even got my Fleebnork one, my Fleebnork tile.
Oh, we have a collection.
I got a lot of shit on
No,
my
they
desk.
are.
But yeah, that's how I know for a couple of them, that's how they get badges. Is they'll go out and sign up early on to get early access to the events, and then a lot of them, like I think I've seen Shy Time. Yeah, Shy's badge is ridiculously huge. Because his like was 2 stacks of tiles or 2 stacks of bricks. I have seen.
So the best one I've seen is from Brick Slopes. His name's Cody. He has made a crown.
Wow.
Of all of his, he has so many of those bricks. He has made like this. Wears it on his head.
I dubbed the convention.
Exactly. I'm like, okay, well done, sir.
Yeah. I dubbed thee the convention king, and doth now wear the convention crown.
Wait till you go to Chicago. You'll see a lot of people with their brick badges.
Oh, dude, I'm probably going to be super ecstatic that I'm just there for my birthday weekend. I'll wear a fucking sash.
My birthday.
Hey guys, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Who wants to get me a Chicago deep dish?
I heard there's a lot of people going to Chicago. Like, I think Galen's going, and Leo, RC Bricks, he's going.
I think it's funny, dude, you mentioned Galen, because Galen's actually rooming with me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Dude, Galen's rooming with me on this trip, man. I'm happy for it because he's helping me save some money on this trip.
I'll warn him about your snoring.
Oh, dude, I already told him. Dude, I got on the phone with him like a moment I got off work, and I was like, "Hey, bro, you were asking for someone to, you were asking for a room," and he was like, "Yeah, man, I got a couple of questions I got to ask." And I was like, "All right, cool." He's like, "Where are you staying?" I told him the hotel, and he's like, "It's a personal question I got to ask you." I was like, "Do I snore?" And he was like, "Yes." I was like, "I'm gonna let you know, brother, I do snore." Jake and I got into a snoring match when we were in Virginia.
Ken is like, he's a great roommate in some ways. This man's like, he doesn't want to watch a TV show to fall asleep to. He wants to fall asleep to YouTube things. So, like, you're listening to ads really loud, and then he's like, you gotta really watch this video. And he's like sitting up like this watching, and then he's like, I'm like, I want to fall asleep to How I Met Your Mother, not random YouTube videos.
Dude, I'm so sorry. I don't know, man. Like, my brain is so... Oh, God, my ADHD is so terrible. Like, I'll watch something on TV. Like, there will be something on TV, and then I'll just have a video on my phone that I'm wanting to watch another video and kind of, like, bounce back and forth. And there I am with... Damn, yeah, you might as well drink now. The camera's messing up on me. Do I have to get everything new?
You gotta fix your shit.
Bloody microphone. I'll fix that. Now I've got to get a new fucking camera. I probably will be getting a new camera. Who knows? I got a friend of mine keep telling me, he's like, you should totally get this webcam. Who knows? But yeah, no, it was funny though. Jake and I were in a snoring match because I asked him, I was like, "Do you snore?" He was like, "Yeah, Jenny doesn't like me snoring." And I was like, "Yes, I ain't the only one."
My snoring has gotten better, supposedly.
It's probably
So
'cause
he
you're
says.
I lost some
You
weight
wouldn't
since
know.
last year, so
It's
I've
probably
gotten better.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, "You're losing weight, so the more you lose
That
weight, the
helps.
less you'll."
He says,
As
"I
my
haven't
father would
organized
tell you,
appropriately."
it's the fat compressing on my diaphragm that makes me.
Oh, dude, my belly. I like, yeah, it's the same thing. I got the gut right there. I'm like, ugh. I need to fix my snoring because my sister's like, dude, you have sleep apnea, like bad, and I'm like, don't tell me that. She's
I
like,
got
you
the
might have
fun
to get
thing-
sleep apnea.
You what you could try is these intake things, and you put like little magnet stickers on your nose, and you put the bar on it. It
I
like
heard about
opens
that.
up your nostrils. It's so funny.
I've seen
My
that.
nostrils are already big enough, man. I'm surprised that shit ain't working for me.
It's kind of like it's not so much down here is the thing. It's like up here that
Yeah.
like
Right here.
is where it is, and if you do it, it does help.
That is something that there's a lot of different ways I'm considering because like right now I have a mouthpiece. I have a mouthpiece that protrudes my bottom jaw out, so that way my tongue doesn't fall to the back of my throat. And then I heard about the nose strips, and then I heard about like, hey, lose weight, fat ass, do something like that. I'm like, okay, that one works. Yeah, no, I definitely gotta do something about it.
Yeah, see,
That
I
is
told you.
insane. That's
Josh
insane.
did send it in the group chat. He sent the crazy.
Thank you.
Your phone's trying to scan for facial recognition.
He's functioning over there.
He's alive. He's awake.
He's like pulling the ivy. He's like, I'm good. I got this.
He's like, I gotta do it for the team.
Must contribute.
For the podcast. I like how sometimes this episode, like, I will say that, and this is something that can happen. This is something that we usually say either off the show or on the show. Bales, you're gonna see that the show goes practically every freaking direction. That's like a water droplet.
Our show is ADHD.
Yes. We need stops for this train.
Brick at night. The @ stands for ADHD.
Because this is what we're doing.
Exactly. There's a fucking circle. We're gonna make it back to brick somehow.
Don't you worry.
I want to ask because I keep staring at it and I keep thinking about to ask it. Did you figure out how long it took you to do the world map?
Oh,
He's French.
it took a while, but like here, I just enjoy doing it because it's like you just take each brick as you go. I feel like it's a relaxing build that you're like, all right, boom, 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 boom. A lot of these sets, I don't really go, all right, it took me a week or it took me a month or I did over a weekend or something like that. It's just, hey, what else do I have going on? Am I just chilling out? Because like here, the one thing I've found is like, there's a lot of people out here that build Lego because like here, I want to collect lots of shit. But at the same time, there's some people like it's therapeutic for them. It's like here, even with my son, it's something I can do with my son and do all kinds of stuff like that. Also, I love the community thing. Here, we're able to sit there and like, all right, what kind of cool shit do you have? All right, I got this. Man, I want that. Or, hey, you excited about that? I don't know. I feel like Lego is an icebreaker,
Yeah.
Like, even when I'm on work calls, because I have this basically, here, it's not turned this way. It's turned a little bit over. People see Lego in my background, and it's almost like it's that icebreaker of, hey, what is that? Hey, that map's Lego. That's pretty cool. Or, hey, check this out. And it just starts the conversation. I think that's like the amazing thing about it.
I think that's what's really awesome about the whole Lego community in itself is because, like, this happened a couple of years ago for me. Like, I hopped onto TikTok, posted a advent calendar video because I was just like, you know what? Everybody's probably going to be doing it. So I started doing it. And that was the thing, though. It was like advent calendar, and then into the next year, it was just posting more about sets and Funko. And then the followers started rolling in. Like, I got to meet up with Jake. I think you and I met the same year going into the new year. We got to meet up in person at a Lego store. I think
Something like that.
something like that. I met this bastard somewhere. was on a Lego
2022,
store.
I don't know. It was a while ago.
2022, Jake hated me. No.
Like-
But it like you say, Lego is an iceberg that it doesn't seem like much, but then underneath it's so overwhelming. And it's so awesome to see that there is a community out there that will take on that overwhelming factor with you.
Yeah.
And they'll join in and be like, dude, we're all in this together.
Mm-hmm.
Even doing this like on social media, like I'm talking to people not only in the US, I'm talking to people in Canada, England, Bulgaria, like Denmark, Australia, China now. It's like I talk to people around the world just for a common interest. You know, you have that common interest, and then you're just building on from there. Like I do my lives, and I talk to people in Australia. They're 13 hours time difference. So it's like I may be in the morning and they're at night and we're having conversations, or talking to people in England. It's just that part is amazing to me. Like we're able to connect across borders just on this common interest. I think that's a powerful thing.
Yeah, I mean, well, last year when we were in Virginia and we had, you had mentioned earlier, Beth was there with Super Hawk. We were hanging out with her that whole weekend. That was fun. Meeting someone from overseas and just like, yeah, just came to America to meet some people and go to a Lego convention.
Mm-hmm.
We took her to Hooters, Chick-fil-A, a baseball game.
I want to make my way over to the Brick Fest over in UK.
Oh,
That's on our bucket list. So same
goal.
concept.
That's definitely a goal.
Well, I'll just go crash in Beth's flat.
Slumber party.
I just can't because of the cat.
Maybe.
Davina doesn't have a cat.
Huh?
Davina doesn't have a cat.
That's true. Davina does.
Slumber party.
That, or I'll see if I can room with Josh.
Oh yeah.
Galaxy of Bricks.
Seamus.
Just pick a random. Everybody pick a random. TikToker will do an exchange program. You host them for one brick fair or brick convention.
Actually, you know what? If my story doesn't get at all better, I'm probably just gonna go to a hotel myself. Just like you guys, chill out. Gonna get a hotel.
Have you ever talked to Seamus? Just 15 bricks.
Mm-hmm.
We had him on one episode.
We had him on one
ages
episode.
He's
ago.
awesome.
He
Love
is.
talking to that guy.
He I think I can't remember if he made me an honorary Australian for doing his accent. A couple of the UK folks have made me like an honorary Brit just for doing their accents, just for shits and giggles. It's always great.
Then they call him a wanker behind his back.
Exactly. Also, side note, how about Ted Lasso coming out with a season 4?
Oh hell yeah! Sounds like majority of everybody is returning except for Beard right now and Jamie.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that side note. Yeah, it's just funny. Just because you said the word wanker. Wanker. Yeah, no, I'd be really stoked to get overseas again, just to go to a Lego convention. And then, of course, there are Lego folks out there in Italy that I've been seeing. A lot of folks out there in Italy. Ivan, yeah, man, Ivan.
Oh,
that
Ivan,
dude.
yes.
Ivan's got a good-looking collection, and then he's got an elevator that leads up to his apartment where he can put his motorcycle and shit. I was like, that's badass. I'd love to live in Italy again. That'd be fantastic. Molto bella.
No.
Oh, no. But I know for a fact that you've got a segment to roll out.
I do.
You do have a segment to roll out.
No pressure. It's just you by yourself.
I know.
It's alright.
She's
ready
got
for
this. She'll be fine.
All right, we're gonna
We
kick it.
good? You wanna roll my intro?
Super hardcore, breaking the mold, building wild creations, watch the stories unfold. Together we'll fly through the wildest of dreams. With every Lego piece, we craft the extremes.
What is up? Okay, so you chose Masonry bricks. Why masonry bricks?
Was this like what's my favorite brick or something?
Yeah. So remember we did the intro when you did your questionnaire and you picked a brick for a thing. You chose masonry bricks. Why? What's the?
I feel like those are bricks that I can use in my city, and they're never on the pick a brick wall, which is annoying. It's like the one brick that you always hear. It's kind of like green base plates. Getting large green base plates are never on the wall, and I'm like, ugh. But masonry bricks, I feel like there's so much you can do with it, and so many different builds that you can. And I just like that it's not a plain brick; it has character to it,
and it has multiple character on it.
Yeah,
you've got both sides on it here. You've got that brick lay look, and then you've got, I don't know, what would you call that? Shingle type? Not shingles. Like siding, maybe.
Yep.
I don't know. Well, it came out in 2012, so it's been here for a little while. You had the 1x2 that came out first in 2012. Other things that happened in 2012 with Lego, which I thought was interesting, was that they renewed the contract with Lucasfilms, so that's why we have all this Star Wars now that you guys want so much. 2012 was also the year that themes were introduced, like The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings. They had the DC and the Marvel superheroes, and then Friends, and there were a few other sets, but those would be the big ones that you especially still see now. So I found it funny that earlier you guys were talking about all these themes, and I'm like, I got all those themes in my display, and all those themes have masonry brick in them. It wasn't until 2014 though that they did the 1x4. Also in 2014, the Lego Movie came out, so that's exciting stuff. Lots of colors. Lots of neutral colors though. You don't get really any fun colors, but like you said, it's great for masonry buildings. Like you said, just that. Like, I don't know, maybe dark green's one that you could maybe get away with, but still, for masonry brick that's printed with, whatever. I'm surprised they have as many colors as they do.
Yeah, no, totally with you.
Some of the mocks or some of the sets that have masonry brick that, some of these you wouldn't even expect to have masonry brick in. Like the castle, of course, you're going to have brick. But like the Batmobile, the 89 Batmobile, it has masonry brick in it. The Penguin Mario power-up, they use a brick just for the display stand. That's a bank heist up top, so again, another building. And then they put them in the advent calendars like we were talking about. So that's 2021's advent calendar. I think it was like day 18 or something. You built this little fireplace. But again, with those masonry bricks.
I have that Incredibles one. I love that. I think it's a great set.
Then this is the Arkham Asylum Breakout that also has masonry brick in it. But mock time, what we have is... Hi, Clyde. I need you to move for just a moment, please. So if you've ever seen our Disc Golf Mountain display at Brick World, this was one of the buildings that sat dead center of the display. So there is no masonry brick on the building. However, the sidewalk right here, it actually comes out.
Oh, you have it where it's sideways. That is cool.
And so it's built.
Yeah.
And then it slides.
That is cool.
So it doesn't have to always be a wall. Sometimes it can be something else.
No, totally.
So, I thought it was funny that we brought up all of the themes that were brought up as well in the conversation this evening. I guess I was like, oh, sweet. Somehow I subconsciously knew to put these themes in here because we ended up talking about all of these themes. So I was like, okay.
I mean, the masonry bricks do add a nice touch, especially with the castle themes, I think. Like, Lion Knight's castle had a lot of them in it. It's just like...
You betcha.
Very like, wow, doesn't look good. Yeah,
Uh-oh, his mic's going out. Maybe we should start drinking.
I'm also like leaned back and like further away.
It's just like, so yeah, this is just happening for us right now. We're just doing
Whisper,
really well
secret,
in this video,
secret.
and turning down my volume on my mic. Yeah, no, the most recent set that I built with masonry bricks was the Disney Castle, the Disneyland Disney Castle with Aurora as the minifig. Of course, all the little mini castles got masonry bricks. I love it though.
Right.
Like, it's a really cool piece.
I have it. I've seen a lot of it in the lunatic asylum that I'm working in. It just adds that extra like texture to it.
Yeah.
That's a really cool thing about that, which I love. It stands out as one of those pieces that you're looking at. You're like, oh yeah.
Do I want it solid line side or do I want it the forced line
Right.
side?
Yep.
Always forced.
Is brick or
Always
siding?
Which can vary them to make it look even more unique.
Exactly. I like the brick siding. That's just me.
Me too.
I like the brick siding. It just works. When you call it masonry bricks and you're just like the brick siding, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
On
god.
On the hospital, they have it where they switch it back and forth.
That's awesome.
That's interesting. They use both
Yeah.
patterns on the wall.
They'll have it in certain areas where you flip it back and forth. So
Okay.
yeah.
Not bad. That's too cool. Oh my god. I've got a lot of like Bale's got me a lot to think about, man, for all the different sets that are out there. It's like, hey, Lego, but there's also barware.
But wait,
Ah,
there's
yes.
more. ShamWow!
Oh my god. I'm still looking at, like, I've got the Lego website up right now, and I got barware website up right now. So it's just like, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let's see what happens.
I haven't. Barware is sending me Eevee next, so I have like Pikachu and I have Charmander. The next one I'm getting is a brick built Eevee.
I saw that. It's the Bricker Builds one, isn't it?
Technically
Technically it is, but they don't have to know about it.
it was
Here's a
weird.
question.
They posted content and they tagged the designer from Bricker Builds on the post, and I was like, "All right, roll with it. I'm not saying a word."
I mean, they're not hiding it from you if they're putting it in your face and saying, "Hey, this is this."
It's not like they
This
don't
is
know.
weird. They have like Bulbasaur, they have Squirtle, and then they have the Mario stuff, which are on Bricker Builds as well. So
So here's a question for you, because you're getting an Eevee. You have an Eevee. What kind of stone would you give it?
you're saying like which color? Like if it's the fire, the
Leafeon,
electric-
Flareon, Espeon,
Oh, I would do the fire one probably.
Flareon.
Okay. Flareon's
Flareon,
cool.
yeah.
Who's your go-to starter?
For Pokemon,
Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest, I do not play Pokemon. I may play Pokemon Go. Because like I travel a lot for my work, so sometimes I go to new places. Like it's crazy. If you go to New York, wherever you are in Manhattan, there's infinity like Pokestops and battles like constantly going. So
I went to a few years ago. I was there in 2018 with my cousin, and we did like a walking tour kind of thing.
yeah.
And yeah, I had it open, hitting all the stops. I did a walk today, and I definitely had my Pokemon Go open, going la 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 la.
Spin, spin.
If you need gifts, I share gifts all the time.
God, I remember when Pokemon Go was such a big, like, the talk of the town, man.
It's still cool. All the cool kids still play it.
I remember, dude. I went to the state capitol building where I live, and there were 100 people sitting out on the stoops of there. Someone yelled out of nowhere, "I found a Dragonite!" I'd never seen a swarm of nerds rushing the spot just to get a Dragonite.
That's amazing.
I was worried, and the guy was like, "False alarm, people! I just wanted to see how many of y'all would run over here. Y'all prove my point. I'm out."
I used to hate those dicks that would do that because I would go hunting in groups because there's this place like a downtown city Marietta people would go, and we'd be like 50 of us, like going from Pokestop to Pokestop to get everything.
It was just funny to me though, because like I sat there and I think there was a video I seen Logan Paul had done that when he was in New York. He yelled out of nowhere, Dragonite, and just hundreds of people rushed him. And I was sitting there, I was like, God, what a dick move. And then I seen it
you
happen.
could catch a Dragonite in the wild, people? You dumb.
Oh my God, it's hilarious though. Like I didn't expect. Like I watched the video, thought it was funny. Then I see it happen in my own city, and I'm just like, you think you'd learn once? It is what it is.
I remember when I went to New York, I was sitting in my hotel room and I would see battles going on. And I'm like, oh, here, let me jump in it. Because I'm used to, if you go to a bout, maybe it's you and one other person. Every single one was maxed out. So you were always winning every single time you did, because you would have the like 15 people in there battling it out. So you're like, all right, this got a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
10 seconds, we're done.
Yeah.
There's a Poke Gym at my neighborhood pool back that way, and some little shit keeps taking it from me, and I gotta go take it again because they knocked out my Pokemon.
You better wait until after. You better go right after this, because that little shit's probably in bed, and so now you'll get it from bedtime on until he gets up for school.
That or they're gonna be on the school bus in the morning, so I could go take it before I go to work. It's so inconvenient because it's literally
wait for that kid to just eyeball
right out
you
of range.
like
there is the Pokemon gym, and here's me. There's the gym. There's me. It's right there.
So close, yeah, so far away.
waiting for the kid to just eyeball you, just like off that bus.
Actually, it's still mine right now.
Is it yours?
There's my Dragonite.
Because he's in bed.
Dragonite. I love this. Oh my God. Well, shoot. Shit, tonight's always
Me and
fun. Tonight's
Mandalorian
always...
share each other gifts on Pokemon Go still.
Oh God.
What was it? Our Christmas special. There was like 3 of us that still played, so we're all like, yeah.
Nerd. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you so much, buddy.
I ain't got space for the update.
I can't really say nerd. I can't really call myself a nerd too much. I called my sister a nerd when she got her Meta AI glasses, so it is what it is. My sister got Meta AI Ray-Bans. I looked at her and I was just like, God damn it.
See, if you spend the $300 on that, the likelihood of breaking those is very high, and you can't rebuild those.
No.
Spending $300 on Lego Hobbiton, if it falls off the shelf, you can just rebuild it.
See, the reason I had thought about getting them beforehand too. My sister was just like, I'm getting these glasses, and I was like, well, you stole that idea from me. And she was like, bullshit. First one who gets it in the package is the first person who gets the idea. I'm like, I hate that. I hate that thought process. But she's doing it for content creation. It's actually not bad quality. It's not bad quality for film quality. So if you like to build Lego and record everything without having to have a camera shy over you, it's a thought. That's an idea. And it films in vertical. It already films in a vertical aspect ratio. So it fits on TikTok, Instagram, whatever video ratio.
I leave my sunglasses at my sister's, my mom's, my best friend's house, Jenny's parents. I lose some.
Now, see, I'm blind.
No, those would be ones that they stayed right there in the Lego room on the desk, and I only got them out when I was recording, and when I was done, they stayed here because heaven forbid I did just what you're talking about, because I too would lose them. They would have to be designated, put them on a leash, and tie them to the desk.
I used to buy my sunglasses in 6-packs from Costco because they would be everywhere. They stopped selling those 6-packs.
See, that'd be the thing, though. It is what it is.
Now it's a $300 pair of glasses. It is not. It is what it is. A $300.
Put a tag on it.
See, that's why I'm putting. That's why I'm doing what Soup is thinking about is glasses that are designated to stay in one spot. Unless I go traveling, then that's a different story. But I would get a pair of Meta glasses, and then I would get a pair of regular glasses for myself.
Correct.
Because that's how I roll. I'm that type of guy. Every time I keep looking at the world map in Bale's office, and I keep thinking to myself, do you ever think about taking off any of the studs of any of the places that you've been to and just putting a point there?
A flag.
I have
Flag.
thought about that before. That is a good idea. I've seen it.
I'm
where-
looking at it right now. I'm like, man, that's bleak. It
I
hasn't
have
been
the
anywhere.
postcards up above me, so you see the postcards.
Oh,
This is
see
what-
that I like.
Yeah, I have like all 6 of them. But I was originally going to put it where I put it around the map, and then you put a string to where they are.
I've seen somebody do that before with the architecture sets.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
like it's one of those guys that has like he has the bricker build things as well. He has that massive room with the huge shelves and everything. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he did the Lego architecture sets. So like London, San Francisco, Singapore, New York. He did all those and then attached a string, did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd just like pluck one off
Oh,
and put a colored stud there. Be like, boom, been there.
We have
I'd put a
world
big
map
yellow
downstairs
UR
that
here.
we put like they got pins in it, like it's just a regular world map where we've been and stuff like that together in places we want to go. It's not a bad idea.
I thought about getting that Lego Masters World Map thing, and I'm like, I don't know.
It's too small.
It's $150 for a small ass map.
See, like that world map is so huge, and you could easily mark everywhere you've been. Where I feel like the world map, the smaller version, is just like one dot, kind of takes up like most the East Coast.
Bales, I need you to get like a mock little plane and stick that on the map. And just make it fly. It's like, look, this is where I'm going to be at. This is where I'm at right now. And this is where I'm going to be going for the next few weeks.
No, you have to put it on the arm of the globe and then spin the globe so it looks like it's flying over the globe.
You could do that too. Oh,
Like
see,
Indiana
that would be
Jones
much more
over the map.
badass one. I
Indiana
like
Jones,
that. See, this is where ideas come from.
Get the ideas. He builds
Oh,
it.
let's get the ball rolling, guys. Come on.
Once they start flowing, but we are kind of stepping a little over time.
As we're running up his mind with ideas, just like
We're doing the same thing we did for Juice. We're just giving him ideas and feedback.
Exactly. This is for videos in
your
the future.
collection is perfect.
I will ask. Oh,
Oh.
go ahead.
Do you remember the guy who said, "You think you live on Earth? Zoom out." I did a video once where it was like, "You think you live in New York? Zoom out." And I went from like the map, and then I did the globe, and then I did the Milky Way galaxy. I was like, "Zoom out, zoom out, and zoom out."
That's like zoom out of this set. Freaking love that. And that set has a UR here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I have it above me.
Oh, see, even lights on that one. Damn, that looks pretty.
It does.
Freaking gribbling effect. I love
Yeah,
it.
there's
Gribbling.
lights all over the room.
Everything has lights except the lighthouse.
I just lit
Everything's
up
electric.
I just lit up the Fortnite battle bus, but I put it up on the wall, so it's kind of flying.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Everything's electric.
What you should do
Everything's lit
Everything's
up.
glowing.
if you don't have a Pikachu
Everything's lit
yet,
up and we can't see.
if you don't have
Oh,
Pikachu
you know
yet
what?
from
I got
one of
Pikachu.
the other ones, what you should do is you should have him sitting there with the lights
It's
off
a dream.
and only him, and be like Pika, and then like have it all turn on when he's like chill.
The Charmander has a light in its tail.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
I can't really turn it because of but there is a light in the tail.
Oh, he's plugged up.
Yeah, he's plugged in. There's a
It's
light in the
electric.
little fire part on his tail.
That's freaking cool. Though. See, Bricker builds.
ADHD.
Or is that not Bricker build?
ADHD, ADHD, ADHD.
What's your superpower? I can name any song off of anything you say.
Squirrel. Now, what were we talking about? No.
Like,
Bales,
Yeah.
have you had fun tonight?
Absolutely. No, this was awesome.
I'm so glad. He's probably like, this is the most unconventional Lego podcast I've ever been on, but I'm enjoying every moment of
Here
this.
for
right
it.
now.
I will say we stayed more on Lego topic, I feel like, than a lot of
Yeah.
other.
Oh yeah, there's the last question that we love to ask. Bales, what's your favorite type of pie?
Is that a real question?
Yeah,
I'm
that's real.
dead serious. That is a question.
That's a heart attack.
Oh man.
And don't worry, we'll give you a backstory.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Okay.
My guy. Cheesecake's a good answer.
That's a good answer. I like cheesecake.
You know how Stephen Colbert has his questions he asks, and so he asks like the question, "What's your favorite sandwich?"
Yeah.
Ice cream sandwich.
That was a perfect answer from who said that answer?
Ryan Gosling.
Thank you. Ryan Gosling said that shit. That was
Yeah,
perfect.
because he's like, think about it. You have all the sandwiches in the world. Ice cream sandwich drops. You're taking that.
And what's great is Stephen Colbert
Ice
just
cream
like
sounds
flops his
good.
cue card and he starts clapping. It's just like, dude, that's brilliant.
Yeah. It is the best sandwich.
Dang, that is too awesome. So favorite pie, cheesecake. I'm digging it. I'm loving it. Do you
put strawberries on your cheesecake or cherries on your cheesecake?
What
No,
type of cheesecake?
I was about to
Ooh.
ask what is his favorite cheesecake.
no.
What kind of cheesecake we talking?
Oh, you go to Cheesecake Factory and you get like the peanut butter Oreo one. Oh my god!
yeah!
Oh
There we
my
go.
god, you got
I like-
Jake on a roll.
I like the
Sounds like
chocolate
diabetes.
mousse cheesecake, and my
Oh my
wife
God.
loves the tuxedo cheesecake from there.
Or you get the s'more one. Oh my god, that one's delicious because it's got
So-
like the smoked marshmallow on
I
it.
gotta go to Charlotte and go to a cheesecake.
I had a pumpkin
See,
pie
my
cheesecake. in the
theory
fall.
here is I don't like fruit on desserts, and that it ruins it. So I don't like pie. I like chocolate pudding pie. That is my favorite type of pie. So they like to tease me when everybody's like, "Oh, my favorite type of pie is apple or blueberry." I don't know what people eat.
Is a pizza a pie?
It
Yes,
is. We've had that answer.
We've had that answer.
Corey said
charity.
that.
and Russ said it too. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
that's a heated debate, but as a New Yorker, yes, it is.
Who do you what
It's
now?
meat between bread.
It's meat between bread. It's a sandwich.
correct. But well, I guess a sub sandwich falls. In the
I don't
same
know.
category.
Is it
okay.
between?
Connected.
Is it between or surrounded? Like
If
Well,
you
Sub
go to
is-
Subway,
Something with
Subway
a sub.
doesn't cut your sandwich fully in half, and neither does Publix.
A sub
They just
sandwich.
chop a half like that, and they put it in and fold it over. You
Oh,
don't cut it
weird.
in two slices of pub sub.
I don't know. I feel like a sandwich is deli meats and cheese.
But is a burger a sandwich?
That was
Is
my next question.
bacon,
That's true.
Chicken
is
sandwich.
bacon a deli meat, or is bacon just like a meat?
Yeah,
put
think
on
about it. You go to
sandwiches
Chick-fil-A. Hi, can I
Well,
get
that's the thing
a
too. Like
sandwich?
if you go with bacon, then you're talking about a BLT.
Unless you want a bacon cheeseburger.
sometimes, which I do love. The most
Do you
not Jewish
call-
thing about me is bacon
Are
and
we
cheese.
calling Philly a sub?
Yeah, Philly's a sub.
Philly is a sub. That's hands down yes. Oh, dude.
Sub standard.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna talk about this off screen, but I did have the best freaking sandwich a couple of days ago. It was delicious.
Was it a coronary bypass?
Probably it could have been. It had beef cheeks in it. It was delicious.
Beef cheeks.
Beef cheeks. God, the cow be mooing. No, Bales, where can everyone find you before we cut off for the evening? Where can everyone
I
find you?
am on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Red Note.
So
Red Note
there
just makes me
are
think of like
links-
Death Note.
There are links on YouTube of those three, except for Red Note, because I didn't see the Red Note
Yeah,
one.
no, don't worry about that.
But I have your Instagram, your TikTok, and your YouTube on there. So if you are wanting to find more about the Infinity Builder, please go down below into the description, and you'll see that there below. But just to round off a little bit, I'll do our little media asset bit. My overlay, my spiel. Hopefully my mic doesn't go out, but it hasn't been going out. It's just been my camera now. But folks, if you enjoyed Brick at Night on ELPN tonight, we of course are live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please message us if you'd like to get some official Brick at Night stickers. Jake's will be coming out very soon with his brick.it.jake stickers. Remember, folks, if you want to follow more on the podcast, please go to our podcast channel, Brick at Night on ELPN, which is available on Spotify as well as Apple Podcasts. Also, follow us at Brick at Night ELPN on Instagram,
Yep.
and then find us on TikTok at Brick at Night. We've made a couple of changes, and we're going to be making a couple of changes to the name, so just be be aware of those changes being made. But, however, if you did like the content that was procured today by the content creators, please follow us on our own individual platforms. You have at Unhappy Mohawk, at Supercabre, which is also at Superhawk Bricks, and then, of course, at brick.it.jake, and then myself at ken.nerd, where the E's are threes.
My name is Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Bales, dude, it was so awesome having you on here, man. We really appreciate you showing off your light kits and talking to us about more than just what Lego has to offer, but what other companies have to offer out there. I think it's super awesome, and it definitely gives us a little bit more to dive into in the future, especially if Lego starts getting too expensive, which fucking stop it. You stop it. Fucking Lego, swear to God. If I see $1,000 Death Star set, which I know is happening, or anything else $1,000,
I can sell this one for $500.
Minas
I won't.
Tirith will be $1,000. I'm telling you.
I'm just waiting for them to get fucking Battle of Geonosis, $1,000.
Done.
It's a lot of brown.
I probably
Orange.
would buy that though. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But without further ado, Jake, I'll let you roll it out and end the stream for us, brother.
I'm throwing up because I just thought about back when Attack of the Clones did release, they had that like in the Lego magazine, they had the scene from Geonosis when they were like showing off all the sets. And if they made the arena like that, where you had the gunships coming in and like Jedi Bob was out, all the Jedi were out there. God, I would love that. I used to stare at that magazine and I'm like, make this fucking happen, people. But anyway.
That's a good way to close it, brother.
From all of us here at Brick and Nite, we'll catch you on the flippity flop.